Well, as many of you may already know, Kandi Burruss is so much more than an iconic housewife of Atlanta. She's a producer, a Grammy winner, local restaurant owner, and now a Bravo spinoff queen.
In a professional environment that you have to exude. I'm not adjusting here.
Now you tripping. I pay you. You don't pay me.
Kandi, thank you for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
You're a partner with your husband, Todd, on the old Lady Gang restaurants all over Atlanta. But now you have a series following that crew, Kandi and the Gang. I gotta ask, how does Mama Joyce and your aunties feel about taking center stage?
They actually love it. I mean, it's really kind of cool. You know, sometimes they pretend like, I know my Aunt Bertha pretends like she doesn't like it sometimes, but she really does because people love them so much. They just always like to come to the restaurant and give them hugs and, you know, all of that good stuff. So it's great.
I feel like that's what's so exciting about the show. Of course, it has some flavor and excitement, but it's lighter.
I think that in comparison to what you normally see from Real Housewives, it's much lighter. I mean, we do have our share of drama, but it's more of a funny show because we have so many people that are like hilarious, like naturally, just they should be comedians. Seriously.
Yes. Love that it's all about family, but let's take a little bit to talk about the big RHOA return. It's coming in May. What can you tell your rabid fans about this new season? Because I gotta say, yours is the fierce, fabulous face we see in that trailer, and I think what you said at a kid's birthday party was the highlight of the whole thing.
Okay, I'm embarrassed about that. It just caught me off guard. You got to see it. I don't want to give away everything. But yeah, so basically what had happened was, you know, this season is pretty crazy still. You know how the Real Housewives of Atlanta does it. We always come with the over-the-top craziness, and it's no different this season. At that particular birthday party, which was Kenya's daughter's birthday party, I think somebody tried to come for me while we were playing a little game, and it caught me totally off guard. So yes, I was loud and inappropriate at the birthday party.
Do not come for Kandi, people. Because you're always so level, but when they come for you, you step up and you're like, let me just tell you how it is.
Well, because I'm not really a person that shies away from anything. Like I'm just very straightforward. I'm not going to beat around the bush. I'm going to say what it is, whether you like it or not. And I don't really have like a filter. I don't really know how to hide my feelings, you know, so it's just hard for me to like hold back sometimes when they come for me. It's just crazy.
You're the longest tenured cast member in Atlanta. If you could pick your ultimate cast from any of the franchises for the next iteration of Ultimate Girls Trip, who do you think would shine the most?
Ooh, for the girls trip? Well, I definitely said I would love to see Erica Jane on there. I would love to see Garcelle on there because, you know, they having their drama. I would love to see Giselle. Let's bring in Teresa from Jersey.
Amen. You got to. Give us treats.
Let's bring Portia back, you know?
Yes.
I think that'd be cool.
Another reality star recently went viral for saying, get up and work. But I gotta ask you, because you are such an entrepreneur and a restaurant owner and then some, what would be your advice to young women making their mark?
Honestly, I didn't really think Kim Kardashian said that. I didn't really think it was anything wrong with what she said. I mean, if you want to be successful in life, you are going to have to work. Things just don't fall in our lap. You know what I mean? So overall, I would tell people, I always say, go hard or go home. And you have to make everybody else believe what you already know is true. So you have to go hard for your dream. Sometimes you're going to be up early and never go to bed until it's super, super late. Team no sleep. I know people say that's not a good thing right now, but I know for myself, that's what I deal with. And more than anything, don't allow no's to deter you from your dream. Meaning sometimes, you know, when people start their, whatever it is, business that they want to get started in, and it's not so positive in the beginning, you know, a lot of times, you know, you got to spend a lot of money or things just may not seem to be taken off the way that you think that it should. And people just give up. And when they do, it's like you gave up on yourself. You know what I mean? You defeated yourself. You didn't even really give yourself a real chance. So you got to know that in that first year of going after your dream and trying to be successful, you can't expect for it just all to come together in the beginning because you put forth effort. you got to know that sometimes you have to put way more time than you expected to see things pan out. And you always have to reinvest in yourself. You can't let other people deter you from your goals, discourage you. You have to be your own cheerleader and just go for it.
Kandi, that was so powerful. I mean, what a testimony, because I feel like you've pivoted in so many ways, and all those ventures are because you just didn't give up.
You got to think, it's not like I had a restaurant before. I had to figure it out. My husband and I, we figure it out, and we make a lot of mistakes. But just because one thing goes wrong or people have something negative to say, we don't let that stop us. We have to keep going, and we have to keep pushing, because it's something that we really want to be successful in. And you have to really be able to take criticism from people and take not, forget the negativity, but take what the truth is out of it and say, okay, how do I fix that and make what I'm doing better?
That makes me think of what you just said recently. There was some negativity coming away, and you were so level and smart and just kind of said, I mean, I pitched this franchise. This is my spinoff. They don't just fall in your lap.
No, things don't just fall in your lap. I mean, I think a lot of people, they see things that I'm doing working, and they just automatically just be like, oh, yeah, everybody just gives her that just because, because she's been doing it for so long. And it doesn't work that way. It's like, if that's the case, then everybody who's had some success, everything they do would just blow up, and it doesn't,
I'm thankful to you and Todd. You're a dream team. You're fresh. You're funny. And clearly, an OG for a reason. So thank you, Kandi, so much for joining me.
Thank you for having me.